to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop. Tomorrow marks the release of Final Destination 5. And yesterday I reviewed the first Final Destination, so go back and check that out. Today, I am reviewing the sequel. This is the 2003 horror film, Final Destination 2. So, Final Destination 2 sees a teen girl have a premonition, much like our hero in the first film, about a highway pile-up this time, not an airplane, and saves a few from going on the road. However, the survivors from the highway pile-up begin getting knocked off one by one. A.J. Cook stars as Kimberly Corman, who is the girl with the visions. Michael Lanz plays Thomas Burke, who is the police officer who helps Kimberly. Ali Larter is back from the first film. Spoiler alert! The only survivor from the first film. Jonathan Cherry plays Rory, who is a druggie, more or less, who's also pretty funny in this movie. Keegan Connor Tracy plays Kat, who is sort of a bitch. T.C. Carson plays Eugene Dix. Nice last name. And he is the token African-American guy. Linda Boyd plays Nora Carpenter, who is a mother. And James Kirk, yeah, Captain James Kirk is in this frickin' movie. No, he plays Tim Carpenter, who is the son of Nora, of course. They're all characters that are saved from this pile-up. So what did I think of Final Destination 2? Is it better than the original, or is it a number 2? Well, I thought it's a somewhat good sequel as far as horror movies are concerned. After seeing the first film, we understand how this movie is going to work, and what the rules of death are, supposedly, you know. This time, it's a little more random on who's going to get the axe next. It's sort of like, oh, this guy intervened, so you're next, no, I'm next, no, shit, you know, that kind of thing. So it's not like, well, now he's going to get it, you know. Like the first film, there's lots of good gore, so if you're squeamish, cover the eyes, ladies. And some of you wussy men out there. And of course, there's some interesting death scenes, once again, which is what this movie is pretty much all about. Although I thought some of the deaths in the second half of the film seemed rushed. It's like, spoiler alert, 2 or 3 get it at a time, and you're like, oh wow, they just killed off half the cast. The story is okay, and it follows along the path that the first film took. You know, it's sort of like, okay, take the first film, take that out, put this in, kind of deal. They acknowledge that the teens existed, so they know of them from the first film, so it sort of follows the story from the first, I guess. You know, it's a whole new group of teens, but whatever. Like the first Final Destination film, this movie may make you fear random things like turning on a microwave and stuff like that. So have fun with that. The cast is tolerable for being a horror film and whatnot. Usually it's horrible acting. I mean, they're not great, but, you know, they're good. I thought A.J. Cook does a pretty good job as a leading scream queen. I think she's a hottie. Oh yeah, you can cook me any day. And of course, I'm surprised she hasn't been in more than she has. The rest of the cast does a pretty good job trying to escape death. That's basically all they're there for. In this second installment, the ideas are still somewhat fresh, and they haven't gotten old yet. wait till tomorrow's review. If you're looking forward to, are you looking for a cure for boredom, and you want to see some teens die in interesting ways, you won't be disappointed with Final Destination 2. Therefore, the A-List gives the film Final Destination 2 the rating of meh. You know, it's not as good as the first. None of them are, really. And, but it's an okay way to kill time. Kill time! Anyway, it gets a meh. So if you're interested in checking out Final Destination 2, chances are they're all going to be on TV sometime this week. You can check it out there. You can get it through Netflix, and of course at a DVD store near you. So, you can check out my review, yesterday's review from the first Final Destination film, and I'll put the link for the Final Destination, the fourth film I reviewed last year. So, until tomorrow's review, don't miss one single A-List second. You can subscribe to me right here on YouTube. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on the Twitter. And of course, check out this review and every review at RottenTomatoes.com. So until tomorrow, troop out.